Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a level 2-3 back bending and forward folding class. So there's some opportunities for handstand, or if you wanted to turn that into a headstand or a pincher, you could do that. We get into some wheel poses, we get into a dancer's pose. There's a lot of strength in this class, especially at the start. We do a lot of stuff on the hands, so if you're having wrist problems, and this probably is not the class for you. I do apologize. My neighbors started playing really loud music at some point, and I find it really distracting. So we do get through the class, but I apologize. There's a few times in there where I just seem to space out, and that's because that's exactly what happens. My brain just is like, la, 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 la. So I do apologize, but bear with me because we do get there. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, please let me know in the comments section below. We are going to get started today in a tabletop position. Starting in your tabletop position, as you inhale, drop the belly, look forward, cow belly breath. And then as you exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale, tuck and round. One more like this. On your next inhale, you'll take your right leg with you as you inhale. Come into a donkey kick. Tuck under your left toes. As you exhale, you'll draw your right knee to your chest. Lift your left knee. Come into a plank. Drop the left knee. Inhale, donkey kick in your cow belly breath. Engage your glutes. And then exhale, lift the left knee. Tuck the right knee to the nose. We'll do 3 more like this. One more. We're going to hold in that plank, knee to nose. As you inhale, you're going to send the right knee towards the back of the mat. And then as you exhale, you'll tuck it in, round. Inhale, 3-legged plank. Exhale, tuck and round. We'll do 3 more here. You'll set your right foot to the back of the mat, high plank pose. As you inhale, you're going to bend both of your knees, tap them towards the floor. And then as you exhale, engage your quads, come back into your plank. Press the floor away. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, come into your plank. 3 more here. On your next inhale, you'll tuck the toes over, come down all the way onto the floor, tabletop position. That was a terrible instruction. Inhale, you're going to come into your cow belly breath. And then as you exhale, tuck and round. We'll bring the left leg with us. Bend the left knee. Inhale, sole of the foot comes to the sky. Exhale, tuck under the right toes. Lift the right knee as you draw the left knee into the chest. Inhale, lower the right knee, donkey kick with the left. Exhale, tuck and round. We'll do 3 more here. Last one. Keep the right knee lifted as you inhale. Send the left leg back to a 3-legged plank. And then as you exhale, bring it in. That was meant to be a 1-legged plank. Inhale, 1-legged plank. Exhale, tuck and round. We'll do 3 more. Set the left foot to the back of the mat. Take the feet a little bit wider if you need to make this easier. Take an inhale. As you exhale, draw the right hip down as the right hand touches the left shoulder. Inhale, set it down to the floor. Exhale, left hand, right shoulder. Inhale, take it down to the floor. We'll do 4 more on each side, nice and slow. Try and stabilize your pelvis as much as you can. Come into your high plank pose. You're going to shift forward, bend the elbows lower all the way down to the belly. See if your chest and your pelvis can hit at the same time. Untuck your toes. Inhale, peel the chest up, baby cobra. Press down through the pubic bone. And then as you exhale, slowly roll yourself all the way down. We'll do 4 more just like this. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower all the way down. I have ants crawling all over me. We'll do 3 more. Last time, we're going to hold it at the top. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to shoot your fingertips out to the side, capital T. As you inhale, keep your palms facing down. You're going to sweep them all the way to the front of the room. Make sure you have enough space. As you exhale, make a big rainbow. Sweep your fingertips to the back of the room. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale, sweep them all the way to the front. So keep drawing your lower belly away from the floor. Don't just dump into your lower back. Engage your legs and think of someone lifting you from the fronts of your shoulders. We're going to do 3 more. The back of the neck is long, gaze is down. One more. Hands come underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. Knees can be up or down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come back up into your high plank pose and then shift it all the way back into your downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to lift the heels. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. We'll do 3 more here. Lower the heels towards the floor. As you inhale, you're going to bend your elbows towards the back of the room. So tap the elbows to the floor, dolphin. And then as you exhale, press evenly into the hands, lift it up, down dog. Inhale, tap down into your dolphin. Exhale, press it up, downward dog. We've got 3 more. You're going to walk your hands in a little bit, or you could walk your feet in, depending on where you're kind of situated in your mat. You're going to take your hands wide and angle your fingers in a little bit. Shift forward so that your shoulders are over your wrists and your head is nice and heavy. Come up onto your tippy toes. As you inhale, you're going to bend your elbows out to the side. The crown of the head comes towards the floor. And then as you exhale, you're going to press away. So this is a pike push-up. If you need to make this easier, you make your stance longer. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, press it away. We're going to do 3 more here. One more. Take your hands back to shoulder distance apart. Walk yourself back out into a dog. Ripple through the spine as you inhale. Come all the way into your high plank pose. And then as you exhale, shift forward, lower all the way down to the belly. You're going to take your hands behind your head like you're under a rest. I want you to keep your elbows nice and wide. So if that means you can't interlace your fingers because it yanks your head down towards the floor, then just tap your fingers to the back of your head and keep your elbows nice and wide. You're already going to feel a lot of work here. This is really working your shoulders, your rotator cuff, to help to keep that rotation and that opening in through your elbows. You're going to tap your forehead to the ground. Take an inhale. Keep your feet down. As you exhale, keep the elbows wide. Lead from the sternum reaching forward. The back of the neck is long, and see if you can lift up. So you're probably not going to lift very high, and that's okay. Inhale, bring it down. Keep those elbows wide. That's your most important part. Exhale, draw the elbows to the back of the room. Gaze is down. Neck is relaxed. You're leading from your upper back. Inhale, bring it down. We're going to do 3 more here. We're going to hold it up. As you inhale, you're going to shoot your fingers back to that capital T. Maybe you can lift higher. As you exhale, keep the elbows wide. Bring those fingers back behind the head. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, fingers behind the head. Keep those elbows up. You might not find this very hard, but for me, I find this really, really difficult. It's hard on your shoulder mobility, it's hard on your thoracic mobility, and it's really easy to cheat. We're gonna do 2 more. You're gonna lower your right hand down like a cactus, left hand underneath the left shoulder. Press into the left hand, turn the chest towards the left. You should feel a nice stretch in through the front of the right shoulder. Take 1 more inhale, and take a big exhale. Switch it out. Left hand into a cactus, right hand presses the floor away, look towards the right. Take 1 big inhale, take 1 big exhale. Come back through center, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck under the toes, knees up or down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to come all the way back up to our high plank, and we're going to hold. Make sure you're comfy here. You can do this from your knees if you need to. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lifting from your glute, you're going to extend the right leg back behind you, so point your toes to the back of the mat, and then inhale slowly with control, set it down. Exhale, lift from your glute, the left leg. Inhale, set it down. So you're going to keep alternating. When you alternate, I don't want your belly to drop towards the floor and your chest to come forward. So nothing else changes. We're coming into hip extension. So you should be engaging your glutes, a little bit through your hamstrings, maybe a little bit through your lower back. We're going to do 5 more on each side. And then you're going to send it all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Good news, we're going to come back into those pike push-ups. We're going to change it a little bit. So walk yourself in as far as you're comfortable. Keep it long if you need to. You're going to step your right hand back a little bit, and then your left hand forward a little bit. So it's going to be the same thing. Elbows will come out to the side. As you inhale, crown of the head comes towards the floor. As you exhale, press the floor away. Inhale, bend through the elbows. Exhale, press it away. So now you're going to feel this work differently in through each arm. For me, I feel it more in my right arm. It might be a little bit different for you. I'll do 1 more on this side. And then you're going to switch it. So your right hand will stagger forward. I'm still turning my fingers in a bit. Your left hand will stagger back a little bit. You'll shift forward. As you inhale, you'll bend your elbows to the side. Crown of the head taps towards the floor. Exhale, press it away. Inhale to bend. Exhale to press it away. 3 more. And then you'll walk yourself back out to your downward dog. Wasn't that fun? Shift forward into your high plank pose. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you lower all the way down to the belly. Fingertips are going to reach overhead. This time your palms are going to face each other. Our legs are going to lift this time unless that doesn't work for your lower back. Take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, draw the lower belly away from the floor. Press the pubic bone down into the floor. Lengthen through your spine. So don't worry so much about height here as you lift your arms and legs. I want you to think of your fingertips and your toes being pulled away from each other. Draw your shoulders out of your ears. Your shoulder blades are sliding down your back. You're reaching from your rib cage. So imagine this space underneath your armpits at your rib cage. Think of lengthening from there and not just hoiking your shoulders up to your ears. Take an inhale here. Keep the legs as they are. As you exhale, your palms will face down. You'll bend your elbows and draw them in towards your rib cage. See if you can lift a little higher without cranking your neck. And then as you inhale, reach forward, palms will face each other again. Exhale, palms face the floor, draw the elbows into the side. And then inhale, reach out long in front of you. We do 3 more like this. You're going to keep those elbows bent. Keep the legs lifted if you can. As you inhale, you're going to lower your forearms to the floor. And then as you exhale, you'll pick them back up in that cactus. Keep the space between the ears and the shoulders. Inhale to lower. Exhale, pick it up. So now we're working our external rotators in through the backs of our shoulders. You do 2 more here. Bring your fingertips to the floor, elbows up towards the sky, cupcake hands. Toes come to the floor. As you inhale, peel yourself up into a wide-armed cobra. As you exhale, you'll drop the right shoulder as you look to the left. Excuse me, inhale, come up through center. Exhale, look towards the right. Okay, I'm just going to choke on an unknown item. Inhale, come up. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, look to the right. We'll do 1 more on each side. So I'm still really engaging through my lower body. And I'm still thinking of lifting from my sternum. So I'm not just hanging out in my lower back here. Inhale, come up through center. As you exhale, see if you can roll down your front body. Almost imagine the front of your spine peeling down the mat one at a time. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees up or down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press the floor away. High plank pose. From here, again, depending on where you're situated on your mat, you'll either move your hands or your feet. We're going to come into a long plank. So if you're at the back of your mat, you'll just step your hands forward. If you're at the front of your mat, you'll just walk your feet back until you're taking up as much of your mat as you can. Press into your finger pads so you don't slip. Engage through your thighs and think of hollowing out your body. So if you were on your back, this would look like a hollow body hold. Once again, imagine drawing your shoulder blades down your back body to create space between your ears and your shoulders. We're going to take 3 more breaths like this. Keep this shape if you can. As you inhale, you're going to tap your elbows to the floor. Exhale, lift them up. Inhale, it's almost like you're coming to a forearm plank. And then exhale back into this hollow hold. We'll do 3 more. And then you'll step your right hand under your shoulder, left hand under your shoulder. Send the hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. We're going to flow, but first we're going to do a chaturanga because we haven't really done one yet. Ripple through the spine, come forward into your high plank on your inhale. As you exhale, shift forward, elbows graze the side body as you lower down. Walk the toes up, chaturanga. Take a peek down, make sure that you're not diving your chest down and sending your butt up. Your shoulders are in line or higher than your elbows. You're isometrically pulling the heels of your hands and your toes together. Engage through your thighs, engage through your lower belly. Neck is relaxed, gaze is down, but your head's not falling towards the floor. We've got 3 more breaths here. Knees up or down, you'll press the floor away, come back into your high plank, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Look towards the top of the mat, take baby steps all the way up to the backs of the wrists. Try and keep the legs nice and straight. My neighbor has decided to start playing really loud music, and it's hard to concentrate, but I will do my best. Come into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, come into a halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Generous bending through the knees, drop the tail, start to roll the length of your spine all the way to standing. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step, walk or float, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, cobra, or straight back to plank, your choice. Exhale, option for a second chaturanga. Inhale, everybody plank. Exhale, downward dog. Remember, you can always skip your vinyasas. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Make your way to chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend or plank. Option for that second chaturanga exhale. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float, vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. 2 more rounds. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float, vinyasa. I don't know how people practice to music. It's so distracting. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. That's my ADD brain. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Last round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float, vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the right leg up, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. As you inhale, drop the shin to the floor. Exhale, pick it up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, pick it up. We'll do 3 more. Listen carefully. Keep the knee bent. Take an inhale. You're going to bring your right leg in line with your left, but your right knee is still bent. Inhale, tap the knee to the floor. Exhale, you're going to do a donkey kick. Engage the glute. Inhale, tap the knee. Exhale, donkey kick. Drop the left knee anytime if you need to. We've got 8 more. Take an inhale, draw the right knee to the chest. As you exhale, step it all the way through. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. And then as you exhale, straighten the front leg, Ardha Hanuman pyramid, Ardha Hanuman half split. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, half split. 3 more. Come into your low lunge. Take an inhale, tuck under the back toes. As you exhale, you're going to lift that back knee, coming all the way into your crescent. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, as if I'm pressing in between your shoulder blades, you're going to reach your chest forward as you cactus the arm. So I'm not just hinging in my lower back. I'm imagining that someone's got their hand between my shoulder blades and I'm trying to bend over it. It's not big. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky, crescent lunge, bend deep in the front leg. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. We've got 3 more here. Inhale, you're going to come into your crescent. Keep your arms reaching. As you exhale, come forward into your power lunge. Take an inhale here, flip the palms to the floor. As you exhale, you're going to cactus the arms, draw the shoulder blades together, create space between the ears and the neck. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, bring it forward. We've got 3 more here. You're going to ground down through the right foot. This time as you inhale, reach the arms forward, come up into your warrior 3. As you exhale, you'll bend the elbows. Inhale, reach them forward. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, bring it forward. We've got 3 more. Inhale, reach the hands forward. As you exhale, forward fold, standing splits. Engage the left leg, reach it up towards the sky. If you want more of a balanced challenge, you can start to reach the hands back behind you, or maybe grab a hold of that right ankle with both hands or one hand. You're going to plant your hands. Give a big bend through the right knee. You're going to kick with your left leg and see if you can hop your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Shift forward, single leg plank. Inhale. Exhale, single leg chaturanga. Back to your plank, chaturanga. We'll do 3 more. You're going to come down into your chaturanga, lower all the way down to the floor. We're going to keep that left leg working. Reach your right arm towards the front of the room. Left hand can come back behind you. Take it in. Just your right arm and your left leg. Your forehead stays down. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Keep your pelvis even, both hip points on the floor. Inhale to lower. We're going to do 3 more. Pay attention to what your leg is doing. So try not to externally rotate. Think of turning your big toe towards the midline a little bit. Lift from your butt and the back of your shoulder. Last one, we're going to hold it at the top. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift the chest. Left arm is also going to reach forward. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bend the right knee and bend the right elbow. So right arm is in a cactus, left leg is in a hamstring curl. Inhale, you'll lengthen it long. Left elbow. Nope, other way. Inhale, bring it long. You know what I mean, hopefully. We're on the same side we were before. We've got 2 more. Inhale, reach it long. Keep the right foot down. Exhale, bring the hands under the shoulder. Keep the left foot floating if you can. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to press all the way back up to plank. And then as you inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep that left leg to the sky. As you exhale, shift forward, left knee to nose. Inhale, drop the shin to the floor. Exhale, pick it up. Inhale, drop. Exhale, pick it up. We've got 3 more. Keep the left knee bent. You're going to send the left thigh back next to the right. As you inhale, tap the left knee to the floor. Exhale, donkey kick. Inhale, tap. Exhale, donkey kick. We've got 8 more. Inhale, draw the left knee to the chest. Exhale, step it through. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. And then as you exhale, straighten the front leg, Ardha Hanuman, half split. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. 3 more here. We're going to come forward back into our low lunge. Tuck under the back toes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift the back knee. Inhale, reach the fingertips to the sky. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Reach the sternum through the gateway of the arms. Inhale, come back into your crescent. Exhale, cactus. Inhale into your crescent. We've got 3 more. Inhale into your crescent. As you exhale, power lunge. Keep the fingers reaching forward. Inhale, turn your palms down to the floor. As you exhale, cactus the elbows. Inhale to lengthen. Keep bending in the left knee. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to lengthen. We've got 3 more. This time as you inhale, you're going to launch off onto that left leg, warrior three. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale to reach. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to reach. We've got three more. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, standing splits. Same options as before. If you want to challenge your balance, start to take the fingers off the floor. Really engage through the back of that right leg. See if you can lift it a little higher and take two more breaths. You're going to plant your hands to the floor. Big bend through the left knee. Kick with the right foot. See if you can hop to the back of your mat. Single leg plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, single leg plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. You've got three more. Lower all the way down to the floor. We'll keep the right leg lifting this time. Right hand reaches to the back of the room. Forehead is down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, left arm, right leg. This might feel different to the other side. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. So when you're lifting, try not to borrow from your waist. So don't side crunch. Feel both sides of your pelvis evenly weighted on the mat. This is a really simple exercise, but it's actually really effective if you do it well. And it can teach you a lot about your body and where you might be uneven. We're going to hold it up on the next one. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you'll lift your chest. Reach your right arm forward. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you'll bend the left elbow, bend the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lengthen. We'll do three more here. Inhale to lengthen. Keep the right leg up. Exhale, hands under the shoulders. Tuck under the left toes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come all the way back up, single leg plank. And then three-legged dog. Take an inhale. As you exhale, step the right foot down. Look to the top of the mat. Step, walk, or float. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose as you inhale. Sticking with the theme, as you exhale, keep your chair. You're just going to cactus the arms. Keep your arms in a cactus. As you inhale, bring your forearms to touch in front of you. Squeeze your chest muscles. And then as you exhale, squeeze the back of your shoulders open wide. Inhale, bring it together, chest press. Exhale, take it wide. You're sinking low into that chair the whole time. You might notice that with different shoulder movements, that your chair pose changes. It might be harder, and that's okay. This is something that we work on. We're going to do two more here. Inhale, come into your chair, reach the hands forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, your vinyasa. We make our way to downward dog. Right leg steps forward for crescent lunge. Inhale, come all the way up. As you exhale, cactus the arms, reach the chest. Inhale, come all the way into your power lunge. And then as you exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, we're coming into our warrior three. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale into your standing splits. As you exhale, bend the right knee, spirit hop to the back of the mat. Inhale, single leg plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Feet join. Inhale, upward dog. One more chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Left leg steps forward for crescent lunge. As you inhale, come up. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Little baby back bend. Inhale, straight into your power lunge. Reach the arms forward. Exhale to cactus. Warrior three. Inhale. Exhale to cactus. Standing split as you inhale. Spirit hop as you exhale. Single leg plank. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, cobra or plank. Option for that final chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Look to the top, step, walk or float. That's going to be our Surya B. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, forearms tap. Exhale, open. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. I'm so glad that this microphone blocks out all the noise because there's a ridiculous menagerie of noises happening here. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Power lunge as you inhale. Cactus as you exhale. Warrior 3, inhale. Cactus, exhale. Standing split, inhale. Spirit hop, exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, option for that final chaturanga. We meet in downward dog. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, power lunge. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, cactus. Standing split, inhale. Spirit hop, exhale. Shift forward, 3, one-legged plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to think of kicking the back left-hand corner of your room. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, release. Exhale, it's a little squeeze of the glutes. Inhale, little release. We've got 8 more here. So you really feel the outside edge of your glutes working. Come into that open hip 3-legged dog. Option to stay. Otherwise, keep sending that right foot behind you. See if it can find the floor. Right hand lifts coming into your wild thing. Take an inhale here. Take an exhale. You can stay here. Otherwise, make sure you have enough room. You can start to halo that right arm all the way over. See if it can find the floor and make your way into your full wheel pose. You came into wheel. You're going to reverse that very unprettily. Come into your wild thing. And then everybody is going to interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, open the chest. As you exhale, you're going to dive forward. See if that right shoulder can come to the inside of your right foot. Hands can reach up and overhead for your humble warrior. Keep hugging the right hip in. Keep bending into the right knee and really engage through the left thigh. Take one more breath here. You're going to come up into a power lunge. So keep reaching your fists behind you. Open your collarbones. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're just going to straighten the front leg. Torso kind of stays on a 45. Inhale, deep bend in that front knee. Exhale to straighten, engage the glute. Inhale to bend. So really press down through your big toe here as you straighten your leg. We're going to do 5 more. Come into your power lunge. Keep the interlace. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're coming all the way up into our warrior 3. Thumbs are on the sacrum. Elbows are spreading wide, just like we did in that Shalabhasana at the front of at the top of the sequence. You're going to take your elbows apart from each other. So you can inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to hamstring curl with the left. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, hamstring curl. Inhale, reach it long. We're going to do 3 more here. Keep the bend in the knee. As you inhale, you're just going to bring your left knee next to your right. Keep your warrior 3. And then as you exhale, you're going to donkey kick. So all that's moving is I'm flexing in through my hip. And then as I exhale, I'm extending. My torso is not moving. My right leg is on fire. I have 2 more. We have 2 more. Hopefully you're doing this with me. And then you come all the way up to standing. Bring the left knee to the chest, giving that right leg a little bit of a break. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to extend the left knee. Inhale to bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale to bend. Still keeping that chest opener. Still actively drawing the fronts of my shoulders back. We've got 1 more. You're going to keep your torso upright. We're just going to take those donkey kicks here. As you exhale, engage your glute, come behind you. So use your hands as a guide. Like if you start to really arch through your lower back, your hands are going to feel it. Inhale to neutral, exhale, extend. Feel your glute working. We've just got 3 more. We're going to come all the way into warrior 3. Release the hands in front of you. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, hands here to play with handstand. So really use that glute that we've just been firing to help to extend your leg up to the sky. And pick an even piece of floor, unlike me. This is the story of these videos, is that I'm never on even ground. I'm always working with a hill. Not today. And when you're ready, you'll take it through a vinyasa or straight to downward dog. Good Lord, what is going on in this down? You're going to look towards the top of the mat. You're going to inhale, sweep your left leg up. As you exhale, bend the knee. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to kick the back right corner. Inhale, release. Exhale, little kick. Inhale, release. So we're just firing at above glutes here. We've got 8 more. One more. You can choose to stay here. Otherwise, you can keep sending that left leg behind you, coming all the way into your wild thing. Left arm reaches. Option to stay. Otherwise, keep traveling. You'll pivot around that right wrist and come all the way into your wheel pose. If you came into wheel, we're going to come back into our wild thing. We're going to pivot all the way around, step the left leg forward, coming up for our crescent lunge as we inhale. As you exhale, you're going to interlace the fingers the funky way behind you, so move one finger over. Inhale, open the collarbones. And then as you exhale, you'll fold forward, humble warrior, maybe reaching those hands up and overhead. You're slowly going to come all the way back up into a power lunge. So keep the interlace, thumbs at the sacrum, elbows moving away from each other. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you'll straighten your front leg. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. Inhale to bend. We've got 8 more. Keep the interlace of the fingers. We're going to come all the way up into our warrior three. Take an inhale here. Keep working those elbows away from each other. As you exhale, you're going to hamstring curl. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, hamstring curl. Inhale to straighten. My legs are already on fire. We've got 3 more. Keep a bend in the right knee. You're just going to bring your thigh down in line with the left. As you exhale, you'll donkey kick. Inhale to bend. Exhale to donkey kick. Inhale it in. We've got 3 more. Bring it all the way to standing. My glute. Right knee to chest. Keep that interlace of the fingers. Keep opening the chest. As you exhale, extend the right knee. Inhale to bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale to bend. We've got 3 more. Keep your torso upright. We're just going to bring that leg behind us. Once again, use your hands as feedback. So as you exhale, you extend behind you. I'm not shoving my belly forward. I'm lengthening my tail towards the floor and I'm engaging my glute. Inhale it to neutral. Exhale, hip extension. We've got 3 more. You'll release the interlace of the fingers. Inhale, sweep the arms forward as you come into your warrior three. And then exhale, hands find the floor, standing split. Feel free to stay, otherwise another round of working towards your handstand. If you had a scorpion shape that you wanted to add or a half scorpion, please feel free to take it. You could also take a split shape here. Maybe you try a switch. So if you had one leg in scorpion, maybe try and switch it in the air to the other. And when you're ready, you'll make your way with or without a vinyasa to downward facing dog. Look towards the top of your mat, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Exhale, hands in line with the shoulders. Inhale here. As you exhale, lift the right knee. Keep the left leg in chair. Take an inhale. We're coming back to those donkey kicks. Exhale, kick it behind you. Inhale, bring it in. So take your hands to your hips. Make sure they're not wobbling all over the place. Movement is coming from your hips, but your pelvis isn't moving. If that doesn't make sense, write me in the comments, and I'll do a better job of explaining it. Got 5 more. You're going to come all the way to standing, bring the right knee into the chest, right peace, fingers find the right big toe, take an inhale, stand tall. And then as you exhale, you're going to extend that right leg out in front of you. Draw your right hip down in line with your left. Draw your right shoulder back into its socket. Bend your knee as much as you need to stand tall. Take one more breath here. You're going to slowly release that right foot. You're going to come forward halfway. So almost as if you're in a warrior three, but not quite. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, reach your fingertips behind you. Bend the right knee. Squeeze the hamstring. Inhale, release. Exhale to bend. We're just going to do 3 more. Keep that bend. Now do a donkey kick. So this, with your hands reaching back, your knee bent, foot reaching to the sky, this is as much of a back bend as you should really get with your dancer's pose. If you can find your foot with your hands, then you can take it, but I don't want you to yank into your shoulders and into your lower back. You can interlace both of your hands around your foot. Use it as a gentle shoulder opener, but I don't want you to dump into your lower back. This is really important. I want you to engage your glutes. I want you to engage your back muscles to make the back bend happen from there, because otherwise you're going to get 2 or 3 years down the line of practicing yoga and you're going to be like, my back really hurts. It's like, well, yeah, because you just kept dumping into 1 or 2 joints in your lower back instead of using your whole spine. Anyway, that's my rant. Take one more breath. You're going to keep the leg floating. You're going to inhale, come into warrior 3. Exhale, hands plant. Once again, you can stay here in your standing split. You could come into a forward fold with your right leg crossed behind your left. Otherwise, I'm going to give you another chance to play with handstand. If you wanted to bring this down to Pincha Mayurasana or headstand instead, please feel free to do that. When you're ready, with or without a vinyasa, you'll make your way to downward dog. Look towards the top, step or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands down in line with the shoulders. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale. Exhale, donkey kick behind you. Inhale it in. Exhale, glutes. Inhale, hip flexors. We've got 8 more. Draw the left knee into the chest, come all the way to standing. Left peace fingers find the left big toe. Take an inhale, stand tall. And then exhale, start to extend that left leg, making any adjustments that you need to on this side. From here, you're slowly going to release that left leg back behind you. You're going to tilt forward like halfway or a quarter of the way. Hands can reach behind you. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hamstring curl. Curl the heel to the glute. Exhale, extend. Inhale to curl. Exhale to extend. We've got 3 more. You're going to keep that curl. You're going to see if you can lift your foot a little higher towards the sky. You're going to see if you can open your chest a little more and reach your fingertips back. This is a really good place to stay to build strength. If you want to see if you can find your foot with both of your hands, then you can use it as a gentle chest opener. Really actively engage your glutes and engage your legs to come into the back bend. One more breath. You'll release your hands forward, inhale, warrior 3, and then as you exhale, hands find the floor. Option to stay here, otherwise 1 more chance to get upside down in your handstand, pincher. You can take a scorpion. When you're ready, with or without a vinyasa, you'll slowly make your way to downward dog. Inhale, you'll sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the chest forward. And then as you exhale, half split. Option to stay here, otherwise you can start to wiggle that right foot forward, left knee back, making your way towards your split. Keep really active through this pose, so don't just hang out into the hamstrings, and have a lot of respect for the hamstrings. You do not want to overstretch your hamstrings. You do not want to tear your hamstrings. I speak from personal experience. It's very unpleasant, and it takes a long time to get better. you'll slowly walk yourself back into your half split if you aren't there already. From here, you're going to point out through your right toes. Your fingertips can come to blocks if you want to. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to engage through the front of your right leg. See if you can lift your heel off. I totally can't do it. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, see if you can lift the leg off. Inhale, bring it down. This is way harder than it should be. You've got 3 more. Last one. And then you're going to come forward into your low lunge, step back into a plank pose. We're going to take a couple of little awkward planks here. So we're going to go opposite arm and opposite leg like we did on the floor. You can bring your knee down if you need to. It's going to be left hand and right leg lifting. So take an inhale. As you exhale, you'll reach the arm forward, the leg back. Inhale, tap them to the floor. Exhale to lift. Inhale to tap. You've got 3 more. And then we'll come to the other side. So it'll be right hand, left leg. Take an inhale. As you exhale, reach long. Try and stabilize your pelvis. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, reach. Inhale, tap it down. 3 more. And then send it all the way back up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the chest forward. And then as you exhale, straighten out through the front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana, or working your way towards full split, knowing that this side may be way, way different to the first side. And also knowing that depending on what your anatomical hip orientation is, this pose may never happen in your body, and that's okay. You might be really good at the middle splits and terrible at front splits. I mean, you might just be bad at both, and that's also okay. You're going to slowly start to walk your way back to half splits if you're not already there. You're going to point out through your left toes, come up onto the fingertips or blocks if you have them. Take an inhale. As you exhale, engage the front of your left leg. See if you can lift the heel. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, set it down. We've got 3 more. And then you'll bend in through the left knee, lift the back knee. We're going to step it back. 1 final plank. We're going to do a side plank because we haven't had one in this practice yet. So you're going to shift onto the outside edge of your left foot, ground down through the left hand. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to float your right leg behind you. So try not to send your chest and your rib cage forward. Try and keep your spine neutral. We're going to extend through the leg. And then as you inhale, you're going to sweep it as far forward as you can. Exhale. Keep your pelvis nice and still. Sweep it back. Inhale, sweep it forward. We do 3 more. You can do this with your left knee down as well. Set the right foot down on top of the left. Come through your plank. Option for chaturanga. Back through plank. Side plank, second side. Right hand down, left arm up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, float the left leg. You can take your hand to your left hip to make sure it's not rotating. As you inhale, you'll sweep the left leg forward. And then exhale, sweep it back only so far that you don't start to tilt through your pelvis or dump in your low back. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, sweep it back. We've got 3 more in each direction. Inhale into your side plank. Option for chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale, come into your plank. Exhale, downward dog. Look towards the top of your mat. Step, walk, or float through to a seat. And you make your way all the way down onto your back. We'll set up for bridge pose. If you wanted to take a wheel pose here, you certainly could. Either way, you'll press down into the feet. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, Think of isometrically pulling the heels towards you as you engage through the glutes, engage through the hamstrings. So you're not death gripping everything, you're not clenching everything, you're just engaging. So you should be able to relax, relax, contract. That's what we want the body to do. We don't want anything to be like on all the time. It's the same with like core strength is a really big thing at one point. You don't want to be like chronically tight through there. That's also not good. If you were coming into wheel pose, you could flip your hands so that your fingers touch your shoulders, elbows to the sky. Don't come onto the crown of your head. You'll press the floor away with your hands and then come all the way into wheel. If you're hanging out with me in bridge and you wanted to make this harder, we're going to take a single leg bridge. So keep your pelvis nice and even. As you exhale, your right leg will float to tabletop. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left leg to tabletop. Inhale, set it down. We're going to do 4 more on each side. If you're up in wheel, you come down whenever you're ready. Don't land on your head. Tuck your chin to your chest and you'll land on the back of your shoulders slowly with control, and then roll yourself down. In your marching bridge, we've got 2 more on each side. And then wherever you are, you'll roll yourself all the way down to the floor. Take the hands out to a capital T. You're going to take your favorite spinal twist. If there's a leg variation that you really like, feel free to find it here. And then we'll come to the other side. Draw your knees in towards your chest. You can take a happy baby here if that feels good for you. Checking with your body, seeing if there's any other movements that you need before we come to Shavasana. And then when you're ready, you'll turn yourself into a tiny little ball. So curl your chest up towards your knees. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Take a nice deep inhale. And then a big open mouth exhale. Let it go. Shavasana. Taking up space on your mat. Letting your palms turn up towards the sky. Take one more inhale through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. As always, please feel free to stay here for as long as what serves you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today and having patience with my lack of concentration. Today, as you go forward, may you have kindness in your thoughts, honesty in your words, and generosity in your heart. Namaste.